take this birdcage frame and cover it in his fiberglass panels. We got the nose coat on already. That's been on for a while. But we got the two side panels, the cockpit cover, the engine cover, two more side panels by the engine, and the butt of the whole thing. So we're gonna figure out how this whole thing goes together and get it back together so we can see what this thing looks like. Yesterday I wired up a brake light wire from back to up to the front. Still got to get a little fuse panel in there to be able to run the wires up, but that should take care of the wiring we need. So these side panels probably don't have to come off again. We will have to pull the back of it off to be able to pull the transaxle out and flip that ring gear so it has 4 speeds forward. But we're working on that form car today. Follow along, guys, and thank you for watching. All right, so we got the left side panel on. You can see it's already starting to look more like a buggy. This side I had to pull the gas tank out to be able to get to those floor screws. They're close, but they're not completely lined up. So this never was actually bolted down correctly on this side. So we're gonna elongate those holes in the fiberglass by re-drilling through the metal floor there to get them to line up. And that'll give us our 5 lining points around here. This one I have to re-drill because you can see it's so close to the side here, the head of the nut bolt would hit. So we're gonna drill this one out a little bit and give us more room. This just comes up and lines up with that hole, which will be fine. So we're gonna pull the gas tank out. That's only held in with 3 bolts, so that was no big deal. But we'll just have to drill those holes a little bit and get that. So both holes will line up, but you can already start to see it's starting to get a little more closed in looking. It's gonna be really cool looking when it's all said and done. So this is as far as we've gotten so far. We're gonna have to get a couple more fasteners. This to go to here is less than 1/4 20, so I gotta get a smaller bolt for that. And then back here, this gets bolted on through here, down here, and one spot here. And I'm gonna need like a panhead bolt for that, similar to these, but we only have 3 of them left and we need 6 because we got 3 on each side. So we're gonna do a little bit of part scrounging and then we'll get back to filming when we get back with the bolts. All right, we are back. We got the bolts we needed. So actually what I did was shift some bolts around to get what we needed for the other stuff. And then for the parts that go through here, I got these cool little bolts with a big head on them, so that'll help distribute the weight on it. So we'll get into putting that together. So follow along. All right, guys, so there it is, all together. I love that blue stripe on there. It really, I think, breaks up that yellow. And it's chassis number 157, so I think really that's the number that should be put on it. I gotta knock that hole out. That never was knocked all the way through for the Zeus fastener. And I gotta get one more of these rubber holder honorers because the other side's missing. But what a cool looking little car. You can see that brake light sticks out in the back. See, it stays up inside there, so you see it. The Stinger exhaust sticking through. I like them because they look like an early Indy car. But this is a neat little car. It is almost race ready. Got to flip that pinion, a few little wiring things, and it'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm too big for it. My head sticks above the roll bar. So that's what it is. It's a 1964 Form car, and it's a Formula V racer number 157. Finally has his body panels back on it, and after years of sitting, very cool. All right, wiped down and in the sun. Look at that thing, man. That's a cool little race car. You need an open face helmet and some old goggles and really complete the look. So this car is really close. Could be yours if you want to buy it. Message me about it. We got a trailer that goes with it and everything. A little bit of work, you could have it running race ready before the end of the season. They had all intentions of doing that, but life gets in the way sometimes, so time to let it go. It's got a 1600 single port Volkswagen engine. It's all rebuilt. Transmission's rebuilt, but the pinion still has to be flipped. So it'll have 4 speeds forward instead of reverse. A couple little wiring the brake light and a couple gauges, and it'll be ready to rock and roll. Seatbelts, it needs seatbelts. Look how that blue shines in the sun. It goes good with the wheels painted and everything. Maybe lettered up with Sunoco. I think like a 157 on there because it's being chassis number 157. It's tight in there. My head comes to about here. My daughter's way down here. It would fit her perfect. So it's a 1964 Formcar Formula V racer. Yeah, it's just cool.